Good morning and happy Mother's Day to all you moms out there. Today is going to be a super fast turnaround because this is actually the day before Mother's Day, which is when this comes out. So hopefully there's no issues there. But it was important to me to try to get this out on Mother's Day just because I think it's special and that's why we're doing it. What are we doing today?
So we're doing a walk with our local pregnancy resource center called Alpha. And they just do a yearly walk to raise funds. And we're doing that today.
It's called the Walk for Life, and it's something that I've done for years. I think Dayton and I have only done it once together, which was when we were dating before we got married.
Before the pandemic.
Before the pandemic. But anyway, but this year is the first year we've done it together since then, and it's also the first year Ian's done it. So I'm really excited that we can include him, which is exciting. So I'll try to film what I can, but we'll see what I can do because I'm going to be busy chatting it up, which is part of the fun. He's going to keep squeaking now until I play music. So I'm going to play music, and we'll show you around when we get there.
Happy Mother's Day!
What were they thinking when they let us take you home?
Donate what?
Could they not see the fear behind our
Here's
eyes?
our little walking group.
You could feel it.
There's the shirt. Turn around. Nice. I like it. Now I gotta put mine on. Should we put it on Ian too, or
Try.
put his little official shirt on for the... Plus it's an extra layer because it's actually weirdly cold today, but we got our shirts from over there and the walk starts in about 45 minutes.
Sometimes only by faith
Oh.
is the best thing we can do. Cause if we wait until we're ready, we're never gonna move. So we listen to the music and take one step at a time till we find that we're dancing through this one wild and precious life.
Just got back from the walk and we're in our backyard here. We put Ian down for a nap, and so we're gonna ask Arrow some questions about the organization and what we did today. I guess the first question would be, what is Alpha?
So Alpha is, which just for some background, I actually volunteered for Alpha for a very short time. I would have kept volunteering, but I got another job offer that took up all my time, unfortunately, so it was very short, but I was able to get involved and learn their processes a little better. Alpha is a nonprofit that helps, it's a pregnancy crisis center. So it helps women who are pregnant, need help, all that stuff.
So you mentioned you volunteered there. What did you do while you were there?
My specific thing was they do a lot of education. So I helped a lot with the menial tasks, but I also was being trained to help with like counseling and education, which my degree in college was counseling. So that's a little bit where I was coming from on that. But their counseling is awesome because they do actually have a curriculum that you follow, and which helps a lot because obviously at the time I wasn't even married. I didn't have any kids, so obviously I was helping on something that I knew about scientifically but I didn't know practically, so it helped that there was a curriculum. And then the other stuff I did, I organized and folded a lot of baby clothes. I helped with certain moms coming in and making sure they knew where to go to get like diapers and wipes, anything that they needed.
So when we visited today, they were in a new location, so what other services do they have now?
Oh, it's so amazing, which I got some shots of their new location, so either you've seen it or you're seeing it now. But I'm so excited about it. They have a nurse that works there, and they also have an ultrasound machine, which I love because ultrasounds are really expensive and they're really hard to get, and they offer that completely free for any mom who wants an ultrasound. So I think that's a huge thing that's been, so when I was there was not an ultrasound. They wanted it at the time. They were raising money for it, but they didn't have it yet. And so like seeing that today and meeting the nurse, and she was so nice. Yeah, I thought that was really cool. They also, obviously I said this a little bit, but a big thing that Alpha does is provides, you know, If you want your baby but you don't have the money to buy diapers, which are super expensive, or wipes or stuff like that, they help, or clothes. They help so much in that department too. Just making sure moms who want their kids are able to, even though they don't have the money for those things. So that way they can put their money towards food, while, you know, Alpha helps with those extra costs type thing, because babies are weirdly expensive.
Yeah, I think that's a perfect segue. Like, how does this fit into your niche of being a baby mom and your YouTube?
Yeah, so obviously my niche on YouTube and on my other social media platforms like Instagram and stuff, my niche is definitely all about moms, and I usually do so by entertaining and making moms laugh, because I think moms are stressed a lot of the time. I know I am a lot. Like, being a mom, there's always fears, there's always worries, and I try to entertain and make people happy and make them love and adventure and feel like you can actually do stuff at this time of life, instead of you're like, I'm just waiting for when my kids grow up and leave so I can do stuff again. Like, no, you can do stuff now. And you know, and that's my niche. It's not off my niche, but it's not entertaining. This is how to care about moms, you know, like how to like get on the front line, find moms, new moms a lot of the time, that have no idea what they're doing. Sometimes the pregnancies are unplanned, and then you have moms that desperately want their kids but don't know, you know, they need support and they don't always have family to back them up. So stuff like this is like a huge part of my heart behind caring and loving moms in every stage of life. And that's one reason why I love Alpha. It's also, as now that I'm a mom, and the pregnancy was hard. Pregnancy is really hard, and they help with that. And then being a new mom's hard, the transition, all of it's difficult. And like, I thought it was difficult, and I have an amazing family backing me up. I have a husband that basically serves me hand and foot if I need it and helps me with everything. And I can't imagine what it's like not to have those things. So I think this is a really good way as a community to come behind moms and love on them, support them, and help them in every stage of life.
Did you want to connect this back to a recent video that the LaBrant family put out, or?
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, this is a good segue where I should talk about this. So shout out to the LaBrant family YouTube channel. I'm not sure if you ever watched that. We enjoy watching their kids grow up and seeing them, and they, speaking of people who are funny, but recently they put out a video that is like a documentary on different ways you can help moms in this exact area that Alpha's helping. I'll link it below just because I loved the documentary so much. I think they did a really good job at trying to love the babies and trying to love the moms all in the same, you know, package, and just realizing really what needs to happen is love. And really what we need to do, instead of fighting, like there's so many, I don't want to get into politics, but there's so much fighting on every side, and like, who cares? Like, we just need to start loving moms and loving babies, and just a lot of love needs to happen. So I love that the documentary talks about that and like really showcases how to love moms and how to love babies. So I'll link that below. That was something that Dayton and I both really enjoyed. It's not connected to Alpha at all, but it is in that they do the exact same thing. It's just Alpha is our local area that does it, which is why, of course, we love it and we're involved. But the LaBrant fam cover it like nationwide. So I feel like that makes it a little bit more tangible for moms not in New England or not in Maine specifically. As we sign out and say goodbye, one more cool thing that I forgot to mention earlier is that all the money we give through Dayton's work actually, and they match our money dollar for dollar of how to help and love moms, which I just think is so cool. So basically, if we give, you know, I won't talk about amounts, but like if we give a certain amount, like
20 bucks, they give 40.
Yeah, well, they give 20 and then it is 40
Correct,
in total.
correct.
So it's just dollar for dollar. So everything we've given has been doubled. And I just love that opportunity. Obviously that's a privilege that we have with him working. We've done it with other nonprofits as well, not just this one. But yeah, definitely if you or your spouse or partner, whatever, or even a family member works at an organization that does this, you should research how to do it. I know a lot of people who work at different companies don't even know their companies offer it, especially corporate companies. So definitely ask questions, because it is an amazing way. Like if you're gonna give money anyway, you might as well double it. Like is really what that is.
Another thing, you might have to reach out, because this organization wasn't originally matched, but they did some paperwork and they were, just because they asked. So definitely ask if there's an organization you care about, see if they qualify for your Works matching program.
Yeah. It was a fun day. I think Ian enjoyed it. It was a little bit cold for him, but I think overall,
It wasn't as cold as I thought it was going to be at first. That was nice.
yeah, it happened to be right at Ian's nap time too, so he was a little squeaky, but other than that, I think he enjoyed it.
Yeah.
As we sign out, this is coming out on Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all you moms out there.
And happy Mother's Day to you too.
Thank
'Cause
you.
You're a mother.
I am a
The
mom.
best mom.
This is my second Mother's Day. Ian was really young for my first Mother's Day.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's exciting. So happy Mother's Day. Make sure to comment below Happy Mother's Day to all the moms who watch this.
And this mom.
And of course me, but I'm not gonna ask for that, but yeah.
But I can ask for that.
But anyway, hopefully you guys have a wonderful Mother's Day and enjoy family time. Bye.
Bye.